Well, that worked out better than I've got some music playing in the background, and my mic is barely picking it up. That is awesome. That's exactly the way I like things. Hello. Welcome to Simming After Dark. No, it's not going to be that kind of simming. I do not have Wicked Whims installed on my computer at all. I only said that because it is nighttime here in New York City. Now, I need to make sure I can actually hear what's going on in my game. I think I can, but I'll find out in a second once everybody wakes up. How y'all doing? It's been a few weeks since I have streamed. Um, I've missed it. So I am back tonight. It's Friday night here in New York City. Before I get too deep. Oh, wait. My sound is not coming out through my headphones. Hang on. Oh, no. Maybe it is. And I just didn't catch that. Wait a minute. No, it's not coming out through my headphones. Coming out through my external speaker. I plugged in my headphones. Okay, now I don't hear anything. There we go. Okay, that's better. Now it's coming out through my headphone, so I can hear what's going on. I was going to say before I get too deep, I would like to thank and welcome the Goddess Bass 96 and Carmen Raffenia for your follows a few weeks ago. Thank you so much for following, even though I wasn't streaming at the time. I really appreciate your support. So I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you happen to pop in this evening, I'm streaming live and direct from the Bronx in New York City. Yeah, dude, I know. You know, you could have washed that dish. I'm going to do it for you just because it's easier. So I'm playing here in Sulani. This is my OG save. My Matrix legacy. And we are on generation 37. Santos and Jace are generation 37 of the matrices, probably gen 14 or so of the Sulani based matrices. The matrices are actually, well, the Sulani based matrices are actually descendant from Pakaiuha. Oops. He married Viola. Was Viola her name? No, I don't think so. No, Viola was a little bit after. But anyway, the Matrixes got the mermaid trait in their lineage from Paka. And while there weren't any mermaids in the Matrix lineage for a very long time, I think about two, maybe three generations ago, one of them ate mermaic kelp and became a mermaid again. So we now have mermaids in our legacy again. See, I don't think Jace is a mermaid. Santos is a mermaid. Their dad, Asante, is a mermaid. No, Jace is not a mermaid. Jace is human. But Santos, who's playing with the dollhouse, or who was playing with the dollhouse, is a mermaid. The boy, we spoke about this. Clean that up right now before your father finds out. You have two whole activity tables you can use if you feel the need to sling paint that much. Santos just aged up to a child, and Jace just aged up to a toddler. I think he's been a toddler for a few days now. And we have four cats. We had two adult cats. They recently had kittens. But we've got lots of cats in this house now. What are you upset about? Oh, brother. Midlife crisis thing. Let Jace out, please. And clean up his bowl. You know what? We should go somewhere today. It's summer break. The last day of summer. Actually, is it still summer break? Might still be summer break. But anyway, everybody goes back to work and school next week. It's the first day of fall, that's for sure. Yeah, sure. You can get to know them. Why don't we go to a beach or something? Go somewhere outside. Do something fun with the family. Oops, I gotta change my scene so you all can see. Let me this one, no, this one, no. There we go. That's better. Okay. So I'm glad I caught that as soon as I did. Um, yeah, let's go to the beach. Let's take the whole family to the beach, and I think we're going to invite the cousins over as well. We are not taking the cats to the beach. No, we won't be doing that. Hopefully, it won't take too long to load. This save, sometimes it can be a little bit slow with the loading screens just because I've been playing it for a few generations now. I've already restarted the save, moved everybody to a fresh save file at least once. I just don't remember when that was. Might have been twice or three times at this point. Um, so I've been playing this legacy since I first started playing The Sims 4 back in February of 2020. So the legacy is 5 years old. That's why I'm on Gen 37. And I actually just set my neighborhood stories, the households I am playing, so that a bunch of them can start are allowed to die by accidents because I just have too many households to keep track of. New pack coming out next week. Adventure awaits, and I'm excited for that one. Looks like a lot of fresh gameplay and lot types, and I'm really looking forward to it. I know it's going to be a lot of fun for me, and I'm looking forward to seeing how content creators, how other content creators, especially Ocean Sims, incorporates the new stuff into her Sims content. Okay, I'm gonna have you swim around. Oh, good, we do have potties here. Great. I redid this lot a while back because I wanted it to be truly family friendly. So added a couple of showers, added a couple of potties because I got tired of bringing my families here and there being no facilities for the toddlers. There's also a wedding arch because occasionally I'll have Sims come here to get married. All right, little buddy, let's have you change into swimwear. I need to give you more hot weather outfits. You only have one. What's this? Share the love. Who is sharing the love with? Yep. Oh, oh, that's your Uncle Wisdom. Oh yeah. So Wisdom is Asante's twin brother, and he does not know his Uncle Wisdom, so we need to fix that. So you come over here and meet your Uncle Wisdom. And Santos, I think, needs to meet him too. Yeah. Friendly introduction. Ashanti and Wisdom are really close. So Ashanti and Wisdom lived in the house together until Ashanti decided to get married and have kids. I think Wisdom has the hates children trait. Okay, you come over here and let's have you make sand sculptures. You can use bathroom, take a shower, and then you can go swimming. He's a creative kid, but since they're on Sulani, I like for him to spend a lot of time outside, swimming, playing in the sand, all that good stuff. Shanti can like pranks. Why don't you come and say hi to your brother-in-law? It's been a long time. We are not doing a flirty or romantic introduction. You're saving the flirtatiousness and the romance for your husband. Oh, and we need to invite the cousins. Oh boy, I told you to go to the bathroom, take a shower, and then go swimming. So go do that, please. Thank you. You. We'll invite the Gen 36 over here. We do have fairies as a part of Gen 36. They live in Inniscreen. Well, Gen 35. No. No, Gen 36 was the fairies because Gen 35, Sim and Gen 35 married a fairy. Oh my goodness gracious. You need all of this weird accessories taken off, please. Thank you. I'd like to take off the bonnet as well, but we'll pretend it's a swim cap. Oh, today's prank day. Okay, no wonder they're pulling pranks.
Oh, yibs.
Savannah's not in any clubs. I should add her to some clubs. Let's see. She has a Renaissance sim aspiration, and she's a teacher. I've been struggling to keep her and Ashante's relationship up. Okay, what was that sound? Sounded like there was the Grim Reaper or somebody. I don't see him though. So I don't have any particular goals for my gameplay tonight. Playing The Sims is just my happy place. Chess truly is a spectator sport in this game. Okay, their relationship is doing a lot better now. Thank goodness. Shamel Moore. Okay, he's a beachgoer. Where are your cousins, though? We invited them here. Oh, here's some. Little man is swimming around, enjoying the water. Seems to be doing well with his motor skill. Oh, yeah, he's level 6, about to be level 7 motor skill. Wonder he's swimming so well. All right, let's reacquaint ourselves with some of our cousins. Friendly introductions all around. I don't, Junior, who are your people? Daniel and Khalees. Daniel and Oh, these are the Tartosa matrices. Okay. All right, I know who you are now. You're a young adult. And Allison. Oh, there are a lot of y'all. Oh, Terrence is a teen. Terrence, who are your people? It's been a while since I've played some of these households. That's why I have their neighborhood stories set up so that they can die by accidents now. Oh, he's about to age up. Oh gosh, okay. All right. I know where you're from. He's from my other Sulani household. That is so not nice. If you blow an air horn in my ear, I would not be happy. Why is there an adult talking to my child? Is this another child? I think this is another child. I think you should introduce yourself to a child. Yes, I think that's a very good idea. And not be chatting up random adults that your parents don't know. Mateo Fish. That's a very interesting name. You want a bestie, buddy? I think you want a bestie. Get rid of these accessories, please. He looks ridiculous. Please stop talking to random adults. The introduction. Splash him. Talk about school. It's good for you to have other children as your friends. Hang out, discuss interests, and sing about prank day. I thought there was a kids club. Oh, here we go, Sim Elementary. I forgot to put you in that. We're gonna put Mateo in this group. And let's see if there are a couple other Matrix kids. I don't think so. All right. And we'll have all the kids come here. That way you will have your kids to play with. So you won't be chatting up random adults. Oh, I hate that. Jace loves to be held, so he's constantly asking to be picked up. Oh, she's eating. Good. Sand artist. Huh. And she's a Matrix. Matrix Layered. Who are your people? Tangled Flat? Oh. Oh. Oh, you moved back in. So, oh, that's right. I have 3 Sulani households. So Justice, I remember Justice. Oh God, last time I saw her, she was a little kid. And now she's an adult. Wow. I don't even remember what generation she's supposed to be part of. She's definitely the Viola generation, only because she's on Sulani, and the Viola generation, the only ones who I keep in Sulani are the Viola generation. And then I like to keep the Jonah generation, who was Viola's brother. The Jonah descendants, I like for them to live in Windenburg, because that's where Jonah and Viola were raised until Viola moved to Sulani to help some cousins after a family member died. And she ate mermanic kelp and became a mermaid. So she decided to stay on Sulani. Okay, so you do know her.
Soon and nibnub.
We'll speak to her more, build up some kind of relationship with her. No, we are not going to compliment her appearance. This is our cousin. A distant cousin, but a cousin nonetheless.
Bombadoy. Wibni Axum. Banchikandoy? Levy.
Let's see if I can find her in the family tree. So let's see, there's Kelly. Blessing. Okay. Oh, she's Gen 36 too. There she is. She's part of Blessing's line through Greta. Where this household I'm playing is part of Blessing's line through Leia. Mm. And then there's Pamela and Jordan. I don't know them. Oh gosh, we have more Gen 37 cousins. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Well, I don't have to. I could, but I could find them so that our Gen 37 kids have some cousins to associate with. But Justice is Gen 36. So I don't think I can invite her because I don't think she's the club leader. So let's make Asante the club leader. Thank goodness for MC Command Center. See cheats, info, expansion cheats, club cheats. Make club leader, Gen 36 Viola. And then we're going to invite Justice. First, let's discuss her angry mood. And then we're gonna invite her to Gen 36 Viola. I have MC Command Center set up so that I think I can have up to 20 members in the club. Good evening, Serena. How are you doing? I should be here when you get back. I have my chat on another screen that's off to the side, so I won't see the chat right away, but I will see it eventually. Oh, please don't leave. Please don't leave.
What's up, dear? Bombadoy.
And now you're sick. Well, at least that improved their friendship. Oh, she's got a vent, huh? Let it out, son. Let it out. Oh, he already had medicine. Okay, that's okay. We'll invite her another time. Can we give her a gift? Let's see if that helps her mood. Gift. Friendly gift. Give her the whatever that is.
Prezu Favu.
Oh, she likes it. Awesome. Can we ask her again if she'd like to join the club?
Ulak want a fish?
Logan.
Okay. I guess she doesn't want to. That's fine. What's wrong with you, Pumpkin? Oh, he hates wake-up time. You did not have to wake up, but you do need to eat. Yes, I do understand. It is 10 o'clock at night, but I'm not ready for them to go home. he is having fun on prank day. All right. You go, little man. Did you already do your homework? I don't think he's been. Has he been to school yet? I don't think he's been to school yet. I think he aged up right before summer break. And she's had a good prank day. Hey, did you finish eating? You did. Almost. Almost did. Not quite. But you do need to go potty. So, since your mom is standing right there, you can ask your mom for potty help. Did I ever change your name? I did. Okay, good. I'd like to make sure that Matrix is in their last name. Okay, you also need to eat, Santos. And eat. How about all of you eat? You never took a shower, did you? Because I see your hygiene is going down. Yes, food for all the kids. Okay. All right, did you get something? Where are you? You didn't get anything. Everybody got something but you. Okay, here, coming and cook something else. Since Santos didn't get to eat. Oh boy. Okay. We go to the bathroom. The challenging thing with family gameplay is playing with all the members of the family. Hmm. But that's okay. That's what makes it fun. And you were supposed to ask your mommy for potty help. Ask your Uncle Wisdom to take you to the potty, please. I know he hates children, but you've been doing so well with your potty training. I don't want you to fall behind now. Toddlers are so cute. They're little terrorists, but they're cute. Thank you, Uncle Wisdom. It's already midnight. All right, let's send all your little friends home. And did your dad finish cooking? He did. Great. Come get something to eat. You can go home. And after you're done eating, you can go home. And when the baby comes out the potty, you will take the baby home. In the meantime, you go to the bathroom. There's a whole bathroom right here. Come use the bathroom. There's a whole bathroom right here on the lot. Wait, is that another one of our cousins? No. That's a family member, it looks like, from Santos's new friend. Because her last name is also Fish. Oh, great. Jace is at level 2 potty now. All right. So he wants to do rock climbing. We're going to have to buy you a rock climbing book then. Let's send all the cousins home. And now you can head home. And you're going to take Jace with you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Home again, home again. And I'll save too when we get home. Oh, oh man, I need to take a breath. I've been applying for jobs. Got waitlisted for one staffing service, and I got rejected from, I think it's two other jobs. I'm so sick of getting rejections, especially since I need a job. Now out of money. It's been almost 2 years looking for a job in web developing. And the search is disgustingly difficult and long. It really weighs on me. But hey, I know it's not me. The job market right now sucks for everyone who doesn't have massive connections, and I definitely do not have massive connections, so trying to do what I can.
Lyre. Ah. Oh.
Okay, we are home. Little man needs to go to bed. We'll put him to bed, please. Bacon. Bacon aged up. That means the other kitten should be Mango aged up. Okay, now we have 4 adult cats, which also means there won't be any more babies in this household. So I can go play a different household and not have to worry about extraneous babies showing up. I thought I had you eat something at the beach. What happened? Let's just replace that. I also sent you to take a shower. I don't know why you didn't. Take a shower. Do you have any food in your inventory? You don't. Okay. So come and grab some leftovers. Then definitely go to bed. It's 3 in the morning and you have school in 5 hours. No, you don't need to be playing that actually. Come get some water. I also want to see what's in the fridge. See if I need to set you up with more food. You've got a little bit of food. Let's cook something in the pressure cooker. Where you at anyway? There you are. Now, usually when the game gets to like this time of night, 3:30 a.m., then it lags. I guess it's doing some cleanup or something in the background. But it takes a while for it to find itself. That's okay. I can cheat up needs if I have to. I'm just going to let it run and lag if it really wants to. Mm, 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 mm. Ouch. Stubbed my toe against my table. I'm really, really tonight feeling the weight of those job search rejections. It's bad. I'm glad I'm streaming. I hope that helps to raise my spirits. Take a shower. Go to bed. I'd like to build something. I don't know what. I keep forgetting they have this whole garden. And I'd like to do something about that. So let's harvest these dragon fruits. And then afterwards, we can sell everything else. Dragon fruits are in season in the fall. Okay, so they just came into season. Cool. And then we are going to sell everything else. It's 5 in the morning. You're going to be singing a very sad song when it's time for you to go to work. All right, so we've harvested the dragon fruits, and I'm going to, well, most of them, he's still harvesting. And I'm going to put them in Santos's inventory so that when he becomes an adult, he has something to start out with if I move him off this lot.
Oh, fine boy.
Okay, so some of these I want to get rid of because I don't like them where they are. So these 4 plants. And I could have just gotten another planter, but I don't feel like it because this here is plenty to take care of. Evolve? No, that's not in season. Okay. Let's see if it works this time. If it doesn't, I'll take it as a sign that the game just wants me to buy another planter. I should probably put a trash can over on that side of the house so he doesn't have to go all the way over here to throw stuff away. Gonna go to work. And so is she. And Jace is going to go to daycare. Let's also put some medicine in Santos's inventory. so that when he inevitably gets sick, he will
Oh, Berlin. Ah, kleine Bouge.
have medicine. Hey, Santos, up and Adam. It's time for school phase before he goes. What I should do, since I'm unemployed at the moment, is stream for a couple of hours every day. And hopefully that will help me build up more of a following. And maybe I can earn some money doing this. Not much, of course. You don't earn a lot streaming unless you do a lot of work to become what the general algorithm prefers. And I'm not willing to do that. I want to have fun. I just want to be myself. But, every little bit counts. Oh, you know what? He needs an umbrella, I bet you. I gotta remember to have him get an umbrella when he comes home. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have. We also need to check our mail. Off we go to school. Bet you there's somebody here, like the maid or the gardener. I've got to keep up with that garden every day because their bills are like $8,000 a week. And as you can see right now, we only have $9,700. So keeping up with the garden, I think that's like 2 or 3 thousand simoleons a day that they get, at least when the dragon fruit are in season, which is now. So that would help, and we'd be able to build up our cash reserves so that we're not hurting for money. Because I mean, they're teachers at the beginnings of their careers, so they're not bringing home a lot of money. It's our maid. Please take care of our house. Got some laundry that needs to be put away. Looks like we got a couple dishes that need to be washed. So a little help would be greatly appreciated. And then I'm going to have Santos invite his new friend over after school. It wasn't Riley. The 8,100 simoleons. That's a lot. Now they only have 1,500 simoleons left. So they need to, oh, right. And they can do painting as well. Both of them have taken up painting, which is pretty cool. So let's see, this Mateo. Yeah, Mateo's the one he's going to invite over as soon as the game stops lagging and lets him come home from school.
Hand-faced Torb.
Okay, finally. Let's put the laundry away. And let's invite Mateo over. Oh, he has a project. Okay, Mateo can help you with your project. And since the weather is nice and warm, you can work out, you can do your project outside. But first, let's fill the food bowls. Who's this? This is Sheba. Sheba's an elder now, so she's not going to have any more babies. Oh, I forgot we left something in the pressure cooker. It doesn't go bad before our parents get home. They should be coming home soon. There we are. Parents are home. Let's release the steam vent. Jace needs to have some fun. What else do you need, Jace? Jace needs a bath and needs to eat. So I want you to hug the stuffed animal, and then I want you to ask your dad for some food.
He yarpin'.
Grab all servings, please. And take a shower, because Jason's going to be a minute. Downstairs. You need to eat, I bet. And then I want you to come outside and let's work on your project under the shade of the breadfruit tree. We're going to have Mateo. It's Mateo, right? Yeah. We're going to have Mateo help you with your project. Why is no one taking off their shoes? Did I get rid of the shoe sign? I think I did. Well, then we're just going to have to get another one. I like for my Sims to take their shoes off in the house, just like I do in real life. Let's find that shoe sign. This is a different one. This one came with, um, was it Growing Together that came with Tamarang? Yes. Okay. We are removing our shoes indoors. Now everybody is going to take off their shoes inside the house. No, we're not hanging out. We have homework to do. We've got student papers to grade, all kinds of things. So we're going to be here at the house. But you're more than welcome to come over if you want to visit. Where's Mateo? Did Mateo ever come? Focus the camera. Here he is. Oh, he's upstairs talking to Jace. Mateo, I need your help. I'm coming. Why are you so tired? All right, we're going to teleport you. Because these things are taking way too long. Okay, come here. You need to eat, little baby. Get yourself some fruit salad. We are going to ignore that glitch. Yes, we are. We didn't see that.
Oh, nay, yib see.
You also need to eat. What level cooking skill do you have? Level 3. All right, let's have you make... Oh, now I'm hungry. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Let's make some fish tacos.
Oh, Kankuya. Oh, more to grieve.
Who left their food? Everyone's just leaving their food all over the place. Y'all have a working litter box, so stop it. Oh, you need a bike too. Because he wants to learn to ride a bike, so let's do that. What's in my inventory? Okay, it's for apple flop. Let's put that right there. And it was a bike that we were looking for the child. We need to check the mail. Mountain Trail Blazer Junior Plus. You know what? Let's get bikes for everybody, actually. I think that'll do it. We are going to put some bicycles in some inventories. This one's yours. Fire? Seriously? Why are we doing this? That is so completely unnecessary. Ma'am. Mm, 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 mm.
Patino.
All right, you.
Warble.
Come here and clean up this mess that you made. We can't even replace it. Oh, red sage stuff. Okay. Because we don't have enough money. Doesn't look like we burned up anything else. Just stove. This counter. Well, ma'am, it's your fault.
Snurfs. Joyba Snurfs.
Who are you and why are you eating my cotton candy? Okay. Let's make BLT. Since you don't have to cook that. That's right, hiss, because I don't know who this is or why she's in my house. You should attack her too while you're at it. Now, did you finish your project? Finish your project. And you can help him with his project. All right, Jace. He wants to nap. Why don't you just go to bed in your own bed? Here. Sir, that is not what I told you to do. I told you to help your child with his project. Get back over here. And again, I do not know who these people are, so you have to get out of my house. So leave. Both of y'all, get out. Shower. Okay. Now we are returning some semblance of order back to this house after you tried to burn the whole place down. Mm-hmm. Good job, Santos.
Yambala Azig. Shumba, Shumba.
With Toonie.
Here's Diba.
You can bathe and go to bed.
Huda Pi Florid.
Child, if you don't get back in that bed right now this second. Oh my goodness, it's past the hour mark. I need to get a snack. Hey, Serena, welcome back. Hope you and your mom are doing well. I was saying before that I have my chat on a separate monitor that's off to the side, so I don't see it right away, but I do appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right, Asante, where are you? Oh, good. You're both going to bed. Okay. And in the morning, we will harvest some more from the garden, which should get our money up high enough to replace the stove. But I think I'm going to leave the stove for a while because if I do want Asante to cook, because he has a high enough cooking skill, there is the grill. And I want um, Ivana to get her cooking skill up higher. She tries to use the stove again. Okay, gonna take a quick break and grab a snack, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, I hear you, Serena, about trying not to be anxious all the time. With all these leaders doing all this stuff willy nilly that puts the rest of us at in danger. It's hard. Like I was saying earlier, I've been on this job search, trial and tribulation for 2 years, and it really weighs on me sometimes. Like tonight, the fact that I've been searching diligently for 2 years and haven't been able to find meaningful work within my field of interest and study, a work that I'm perfectly qualified for.
Fadish.
And it's not in my power whether someone hires me. It's only in my power whether I continue searching for work and do it consistently. So I'm just like you, just focusing on the stuff that's in my power and trying to stay calm and find beauty in everyday life in spite of the burning trash fire that people with power and with connections are making the world out to be. Yep, 2 years already. 2 years already, and I've run out of money at this point. Right, sir, why are you up? You should be in the bed. Yes, I have thought about having a side hustle, and I've been working on that. These things take time. When you don't already have a massive following, these things take time. So, yeah, I'm definitely working on that. 10 years since your dad died? Wow. My goodness. Time certainly flies. Yeah, it is crazy. It doesn't feel like 10 years. Next month, end of October, will be 3 years since my mom died, which it doesn't seem like it's been 3 years. I keep thinking 1 year, but no, she died like, I think it was like the 17th of October in 2022. It was right before I went to the coding boot camp. And I started that in December of 2022. So, yeah, in a few weeks, it'll be 3 years since mom died. And this past March was 8 years since my dad died, which it doesn't feel like 8 years. Time definitely, definitely marches on. This poor kid's fun is very low. So let's have you. Oh, hang on. Oh, here, come play with this. That'll get your thinking skill up as well as your fun. I think I'm going to have one of your parents stay home with you today. Yeah, I'm going to have your dad stay home with you today. He's going to take some PTO. His fun is also low. Okay, you have a lot of stuff that you need to do. So let's have you use the bathroom. We'll have you add the laundry to the washing machine.
That's
We'll have you take a shower and then How about play a video game? As for you, let's come out here and harvest, sell all of these. Sell all of the plants. It's y'all's bills or something else. Email is super powerful, it's algorithm proof, and converts at a higher rate while allowing you to build deeper trust and insight. Um, I need to learn how to do email because for a long time I had a mailing list for my photography blog. Um, and then, unbeknownst to me, MailChimp, if you don't log into your account for a certain amount of time, then they just delete the account. So that's what they did to me. So that mailing list went away. But I never, as far as I can remember, I never saw anyone on that mailing list convert to a paid Patreon member. And I can only assume it's because people don't really see value in paying for art. So, or at least not my art, but they really don't see value in paying for art. So I have to figure out ways to provide value with my Patreon that will make people want to sign up for mailing lists, um, or want to sign up for the Patreon and actually become a paid Patreon member. And all of that has always felt like a mystery to me. Here, wash the laundry, please. And you are gonna go to school so you can eat at school. So yeah, it's that conversion. That conversion that I've always, always, always had a problem with. MailChimp has bad deliverability. My friend Eva was with them and I never got her mailings. Oh, okay. What is this? Yeah, I mean, MailChimp, it tells me how many people receive the mailings and how many people open them. But I don't know what other options are out there, though, for mailing lists. So I need to look that up. I would like something that's automated that I don't have to manually do. It's after 8 o'clock, young man. You should be at school. Why are you at home making candy? It's not a holiday because your mom went off to work. Go to school. Okay, fine. After you finish making candy, you can go off to school. But you really need to be at school. Let's see. You need to wash laundry. Um, oh, wow. Y'all made a lot of money off that garden. Awesome. Okay, yes, he likes video gaming. Okay. Let's have you get some leftovers. if you want to use Patreon's in-house mailing list, okay. What's most important is that you have access and ownership to all the addresses, which you also don't have with social media. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I use Kit. They're free up to 1,000 addresses. Have a lot of powerful tools. Okay, I'll look for that. And I'll look. I didn't know that Patreon had in-house mailing list abilities. Um, I have to use that because I have a lot of, well, not, I won't say a lot. I do, but I do have a lot more free Patreon followers than I have paying ones. And then I have a number of paid followers who are not at the $5 level, which is a level where you can get a postcard every month. And that's the level that I would prefer paid members to be at. So at some point, I need to sit down and look at Patreon's mailing list stuff. I get mail from your Patreon and I'm free. Yeah, I mean, Patreon will send out, if you have your notifications turned on, Patreon will send out an email every time I post, whether the post is visible to free members or not. But yeah, I'd like to um, figure out how to increase my conversion rate so that people will feel like it's worth it to them to become a paid member at $5 or more. And I've seen other creators do it with things like comics and stuff, so I don't see why it's not possible. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible with my photography. Because what I share on Patreon to the paid members um, doesn't get shared anywhere else.
Ah. Oh, Bambi Plufa. Bambi Plufa.
Yeah, I follow other people on there as well and get their mailings. Amanda Palmer uses hers basically like a live journal, really behind the scenes stuff, family photos, etc. She has a massive following. I think people want a more intimate look into the creator and their process when it comes to creativity. Oh, okay. That's definitely something to take into consideration. I don't know, I haven't wanted to do that only because I felt like people would find that boring. And I feel like I really don't have that much to share. Like, especially right now, I really feel like the bulk of my life is I'm looking for a fucking job and I've been doing it for 2 years and I'm running out of money. And I don't think people want to hear that every day. Now, granted, there is more to my life than that. So a lot of that feeling I have is probably just my own, yeah, it's just my own feelings of inadequacy or whatever. And so that's something that I have to work through for sure. Child, there's no reason why your energy should be that low. So I'm going to cheat that up for you. Uncertainty and resilience.
Mea Hoop.
Well, I don't see the resilience though.
Avani.
To me, resilience is, oh wow, I hung in there and I found a job.
Risla Kumbar.
Like there, and I haven't found a job. So to me, it looks like just beating my head against a brick wall. But like I said, that's my own feeling, and it might not be an accurate representation of the way other people would look at it. So I'm glad you brought that up. The resilience is you still see the beauty in the world around you. Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. And see, I'm glad that you mentioned that because I tend to look at that and think, that's nothing, but that's just, I have a far more negative way of looking at myself and my life than I think is fair. And I'm glad that this conversation is making me aware of it because it's something that I've known for a while, but I've never actually brought it out into the light and put the words to it until right now, this moment. So this is a very good realization for me to have. Is your leg still single? Yeah, that was funny. Humor, definitely. And I should find more ways because I do like my sense of humor, and other people do too. Um, I've actually been seeing that in the way people have been responding to my comments on their TikToks. So I need to incorporate more of that into my photography as well. Not so much the photos, but the way I talk about the photos. And I guess with the behind the scenes stuff and whatnot, just talking about my life. But I know that I would be more inclined, if when I have the money, I would be more inclined to follow a creator who I felt like I was getting a real look into their personality and their everyday life as well. Because it's a bit, it's curiosity, right? Like part of the reason why I do photos is because I am curious about the world and about people. And I can't be the only one that feels that way. I mean, curiosity is a human thing. That's why we have people who like get all up in celebrities' business, for example, because they want to know about, they want to know details about these individuals whose creativity they enjoy so much. So I guess on a much smaller scale, the same thing would be true for a creator like myself. Wow, 12,000 simoleons. Okay, let's replace this stove. And okay, you can go ahead and actually, you don't need to grade the papers because right now you're not going to be able to get a promotion because you have a work nemesis who's keeping you from getting promoted. Who's Brenna? Oh, okay. But you do like to paint, and painting is a great way to make money in The Sims. So let's have you do that. And while my Sims are occupied, I need to write down a couple of these notes from this conversation, this enlightening conversation that I've been having with Serena. Plus, it's great to share your lore as well. Really, and I'm getting the feeling that people would find me a lot more interesting than I find myself. I mean, if what you're saying is true, Serena, I have been greatly underestimating how interesting strangers would find me.
Oh, hey, Gedna.
I'm telling you. What is today? Today is the 26th. I'm going to just make some quick notes here in my notebook before I get back to the gameplay. 218. So I want to note about bringing value, and I'm just gonna okay, ETS of creative project process, personal life, sense of humor. And it's funny. I tell myself, because I have another friend in New York City, and when she sends pics of being in Central Park, I'm like filled with all the feels. So seeing your pics of the everyday, I really, really enjoy. I'm glad you do. You know, I tell myself that that's the case, and then there's this nagging critic in the back of my head that's like, oh, that's boring to people. That's boring to people. But part of me really does believe that, you know, a lot of people are intrigued by everyday life in New York City because when people outside of the United States think about the United States, one of the major places that they think about is New York City. And it's because of media. A lot of media is set in New York City, you know, movies, music videos, commercials, the news, things like that. And I'm fortunate that I live in one of the cities that is represented so much in media that gets exported from the United States. So thanks for validating that. So I can tell that critic to shut the heck up. Sense of humor, New York City. Oh, and I've got to scroll back up and revisit what we were saying about mailing lists. I have a very unique life. Ah, okay. I will take your word for it. I wish I could make. Hang on. I need to make this chat window bigger so that I can actually see what is in here. Browser window. I will get back to the gameplay in just a moment, folks. All right, cool. That's better. So mailing lists are algorithm proof. We should probably be having this conversation in DMs just because it's easier to save. Algorithm proof and build trust. And let's see. Oh yeah, we had looked at we talked about using what's the stand by for ads in about 5 seconds. I'll be here when you get back. Oh, Kit. Kit versus MailChimp. Now, this might not make sense to people who are watching the VOD on YouTube, but essentially, I'm having a conversation with one of my mods in my chat about utilizing mailing lists and bringing more of myself into my photography content, which, by the way, is a separate channel. And I will need to put that link in the chat as soon as I'm done writing down some notes here in my trusty notebook for me to review a little bit later. Oh shoot, I need to mute that tab. Okay, Now I can see what I'm trying to see. Okay, so I did that. And for deliverability with MailChimp. And if you are watching the VOD and you have anything that you would like to share with me about this subject, feel free to put it in the comments because I'm basically trying to reinvent my entire earning potential. So ideas are welcome. It gives me stuff to think about. Of course, I'm not going to take every piece of advice that every single person gives me, but I do like ideas because, two brains are better than one. I only have one brain, and I only recognize opportunities through the glasses that I have to see the world. So it really helps when other people share their insights, especially when they're people who I know and trust, like Serena. Serena and I have known each other for many years. So, and I have actually seen her do the things that she is suggesting to me in the chat. So I know that she is giving sound advice. So, of course, I listen very carefully when she talks. Okay, I think that's everything. And my story is interesting. I'm just scrolling back through the chat to make sure that I've got the things that, the major points that I want to really think about later. Yeah, more than one decade. Oh my God, girls, stop aging us. Stop telling the people our personal business like that. Oh gosh. It's really cool though when you think about how some people just have this belief that online relationships are not real or not substantial. And most of the long-term relationships that I have are people who I met online. And when I say long-term, I literally am talking about decades. So it's a shame to me that there are people out there who haven't recognized just how powerful it can be authentic and to nurture authentic relationships with people who they met online. And some of the people, like Serena and I, have met in person. And I've been lucky enough to have met a handful, I'll say, of people who I've known online in person. But it is only a handful. The majority of people who I have known for decades, I've never met them in person. We only know each other online. Um, but we have seen each other through some really serious life stuff. So those relationships are just as real and just as valid as in-person friendships. I'm not one to recommend
Soul.
dating online. Like I can see and have been attracted to people who I've only known online. But I mean, in terms of like making an actual commitment to the person, that's something that for me, I would only do um, once we spent considerable time in person. But that's just me. There are other people who they are in committed relationships with people who they only know online for a while before they meet in person, and it works out for them. So, you have to go with what your gut is telling you. Okay, who is this? This is Emily Crumb, and we are going to do homework together. So let's add her to. Actually, first, since his fun is low, let's come downstairs and play a video game together, and then we can do homework. So we're going to play My Sims Racing with our little classmate, Emily. And then we're going to breeze through our homework together. Jace, what are you up to? Oh, his needs are good. Okay, cool. Tavana needs amusement. Maybe she can join the, no, I've got stuff to do at home. Maybe she can join the game to get her fun up. And did you finish? Why is this glowing green? Oh, no. Okay. I guess that's just the way it looks. You didn't finish your drawing, so you can come and resume your figure painting. And I think this was the homework he was grading, which it doesn't make sense for him to do that. Only because his work rival is standing in his way. Now I can focus on Jace. Jace, what are you doing? Jace wants to play in the dresser. Okay. Why don't we play with the cat instead, huh? Rather than tearing up your parents' furniture. What's that with all that howling? Yeah, let's pet the cat. I've met a good percentage in real life eventually, even if just for a few hours. Yeah, I've got one friend. We've been friends for a couple of years now online. We actually met here on Twitch, and I am dying to meet him in person. Dying, I tell you. I can hardly wait. I told him a while back that when I finally get to meet him, I have a huge hug with his name all over it. My first two fiancés I met online first, but I wouldn't meet online now in that way. Yeah, it's a different crowd now than it was in the 90s, definitely. But then it was just like being a pen pal. It wasn't a whole pickup system. Oh my God. Oh wow, same with me and Eva. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing that I love about the internet is that like these people who I've met online, I might not have been able to meet them otherwise. If it wasn't for the internet and being able to meet people from other walks of life or other parts of the country or other parts of the world. And the United States just by itself is so huge. It takes like 5 or 6 hours to fly from New York City to California. So that's coast to coast. The United States is huge. So there's tons of people who I never would have met if it wasn't for being online and our paths just happening to cross in some weird way. That's a miracle in and of itself. Eva's supposed to be in Barbados next year and is trying to figure out how we can talk. Oh, that'll be cool. For me, I just saw it as digital pen pals when I first discovered it in university. Same here. And I had pen pals all through high school. Yep, same here. So I was like, of course you make friends with strangers in weird countries. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. When I was in high school, I had two Japanese pen pals, and both of them I've lost touch with now, but I was in touch with them well into our adulthoods. Um, so yeah, one of them we even followed each other to Facebook. So yeah. Now, that wouldn't work so well for someone like my partner, only because he's not much of a writer. But for me, like, I could write missives on pen and paper. Email just made it easier because that's speed typing. That's not even having to use pen and paper. Cat, what is wrong with you? Y'all cats have a lot to say. What's going on here?
Zaragua.
Probably the only reason they haven't run away is because I have all the doors locked for pets. So they can't go anywhere. They're stuck in the house.
Suni. Bratza.
Oh, Jace, you're so cute. When do you age up anyway? So you can stop being a terror. 2 days. Yeah, he's destructive. I can remove that trait. I think I will because I don't feel like dealing with it. There we go. Let's also remove the picky eater trait. I love UIG's extension. It is so cool because you know what? The real world is not just imperfect, but dangerously imperfect.
Wabi tabe.
And in The Sims, I can make the world as perfect as I want it to be. So let's do that here. You need to go to the bathroom, sir. And then, oh, you know what? We don't have a kids bookshelf. Oh, let's fix that. Let's put one here in the playroom. Now that we have some extra money to play with. Storage. My longest pen pal was a German girl called Suzanne. We talked right into uni and then fell out of touch. Yeah, sometimes I wonder what happened to my pen pals from back in the day. I hope they're all doing well, living their best lives. Good times, good times. Slide this over, and then this is the bookcase. Here, my child, come look at a book. Stop trying to tear up the house. Okay, did you finish your homework? You did. So I want you to have a shower. And oh my God, I'm at the 2 hour mark and have some dinner. I will be ending stream soon just because it's midnight here and I intend to have a long day tomorrow out in the park at a house music party dancing my booty off. Which means I need to get my rest. All right, so she has her food. Oh, you were just going to clean the grill. Okay. In that case, why don't you eat instead of cleaning the grill? Why are people walking through my house? I don't understand. Not sure about drinking from puddle. I'm telling you, 4 cats is a lot. Jace, are you hungry? Not really. I feel like I'm running in 3,000 different directions, like a chicken with its head cut off. No, why did y'all get up from your food? Eat your sandwich. Eat your sandwich.
Fazoo Wifton a Bay.
Thank you very much. He wants to craft some candy. Okay, we can do that, but not tonight. I want you to eat and then go to bed. Now, how are you gonna crouch down right in front of me and drink from that puddle? I just talked to one of the other cats about drinking from puddles. We won't be doing that. Oh, good. That one learned to not drink from puddles. Yay, Sheba. It's about time.
Ah,
Oh, wow, beesh.
Mordu?
Wait a rumor.
No, we're not smashing dollhouses tonight. We will not be doing that. Let's mop up this puddle, please. And you should not be on the counter, these cats. I tell you, I don't like counter surfing cats.
Hey, hey.
Rex, what's wrong? Are you crying? Or maybe you just like to talk. Some of these cats are vocal. You just might be a vocal cat. Okay, she's gone to bed. Santos has gone to bed. We are not smashing dollhouses. You are putting yourself to bed. And then I am going to prepare myself for bed in real life. Oh my goodness, it's been fun. I'm so glad that I decided to stream tonight. While I'm thinking about it, oh, there's the command. Let me put my socials in the chat. My personal website, which I have just moved to a new hosting provider. So if you have been having issues over the past month or so, um, getting to my website, any of my websites, things are much more stable now. I moved things to a server that has a lot better uptime than the hosting provider that I was using before. And I also found out that there was a ton of malware in all of my websites. So I went through and cleaned all of that out. And so now the uptime has been consistent. So if you go to wthelotus.net, you can learn more about me. You can subscribe to my blog there, learn about my photography. I do have links there for my photography. You can also contact me. There's a contact form there, as well as links to all of my social media. I have a Discord server. You are more than welcome to join the Discord server. That's actually the best place to know when I go live because sometimes Twitch can be a little bit flaky about sending notifications. So definitely join the Discord. I am active on Blue Sky. I'm actually most active on Blue Sky. So, if you go to Blue Sky, then you'll see my post there. I post a lot of Sims content there, but not just Sim stuff. I have a YouTube channel, which is where I put my VODs. They will be available on Twitch. So this one will be available on Twitch for 2 weeks. And then after that, you'll be able to find the VOD on YouTube. So definitely check out my YouTube channel. Actually, I need to change that link because I have a more personalized link now. So I'll make a note of that. My photography gets shared to my Tumblr, so definitely go to Tumblr and follow me. If you have a Tumblr account, you want to see my photography, you can go to Tumblr. And my other channel is Wanda the Lotus, and that's where I share photography stuff. I have not streamed on that channel in a while, but that could change as I'm in the process of rethinking my social media strategy anyway. So go ahead if you're interested in photography, go ahead and give my other channel a follow as well. And that way, when I'm streaming about photography and my photo editing process, you can catch me over there. Works in process angle is interesting. I think if you walk people through slivers of, say, curated collections and launching them to a certain tier and above, for example, could incentivize people to join. And it could be collections from previous works, so it's not extra work or editing. Um, I can I can think about that. I hadn't thought about that. Very often I feel like, my brain and I suspect that in some ways I'm um, not neurotypical. I suspect in some ways I'm neurospicy. So other neurospicy people can probably relate to this. My brain has a very rigid set of rules about things, particularly when it comes to content that I want people to pay for. And in my mind, sharing, creating collections of work that I've already done is cheating. Now, to put that in perspective, I also play violin. And I remember telling my violin teacher that I felt like it was cheating for me to use the position of my fingers on one string to figure out where my fingers need to go relative to the position of those fingers on the other string. And my teacher, who has a master's degree from Juilliard and is a working artist, he plays viola, said, that is not cheating. We professionals do that all the time. So that just goes to show how rigid my brain is when it comes to things. So, curated collections, launching them to other tiers. Yes, that's something that I can definitely think about doing. Honestly, I think that makes a lot of sense. And if I really knew the thought processes and stuff of a lot of other content creators who make a lot of money from their content, I would probably find that they do that very often. So I will definitely keep that in mind. All right, it is time for me to go to bed, or at least seriously consider going to bed. Thank you so much for being here while I stream. While I'm thinking about it, let me check and see if there's somebody else who's live who I can send y'all off to. Let's see. Do. I think there's some other folks. Let's see, who am I following who's live? I want to send you to, if there are any simmers who are live right now. Oh, you're out. Okay, she's not playing The Sims though, so we won't go over there. Oh, I see someone who just started. Wait, she just start? Is that 3 hours or is that 3 minutes? That's 3 hours. Okay. See, what's she doing? Hello, computer screen. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Save file prep. Oh, that's interesting. I like watching people do world building. Okay, we are going to raid Bonnie the Simmer. Thank you everyone for hanging out. You have a good night too, Serena. Make sure you all join the Discord so you know when I go live next. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.